Hello children. Yesterday we learnt about ordered pair and Cartesian product of two sets. Now today we will define a relation. If you have a clear-cut idea about this Cartesian product, then relation is very simple because relation is nothing but subset of Cartesian product of two sets. So first we will see the mathematical definition of this relation. So let A and B be two sets. Then a relation R from A to B is a subset of A cross B, Cartesian product of A and B. Or we can write mathematically, R is the subset of A cross B. This is the mathematical definition. Now let us take one example. Suppose if we are given two sets, set A whose elements are 1, 2 and 3 and set B whose elements are A, B and C. Okay. Then we have to check whether this R whose elements are 1 comma B, 2 comma C, 1 comma A and 3 comma A. We have to check whether this R is a relation from set A to B or not. Okay, R is a relation or not. This we have to check. To how to check? From the definition, it is clear that R is a subset of A cross B. R is a subset of Cartesian product of A and B. So what we will do? We will find the Cartesian product of A and B. And we'll check whether this R is a subset of A cross B or not. So at this stage you should know the meaning of each and every term. You should know the meaning of set, subset, Cartesian product. Okay, then only you will be able to solve these questions. So we will find the Cartesian product of A and B. So A cross B. How to find Cartesian product? That we have seen yesterday. First we'll take first element of set A and we'll make ordered pair with each element of set B, and then the remaining element of set A. So we'll repeat the same process. So first 1 comma A, 1 comma A, then 1 comma B, 1A, 1B, 1C, then 2A, 2B, put comma in between, 2C, then 3A, 3B and 3C. So this is the Cartesian product of A and B. Now we have to check whether R is a relation or not. And relation means subset, means R is a subset of A cross B or not. And what is the meaning of this subset? All the elements of set R are also elements of set A cross B or not. That we have to check. So this 1 comma B which is in R is also an element of A cross B. So yes, 1 comma B belongs to set R as well as set A cross B. 2C is here as well as here. 1A is here as well as here. And this 3A is also in R as well as in A cross B. So yes, all the elements of set R are also elements of set A cross B. So we can write that R is a subset of A cross B. It means R is a relation from A to B. That's it. Okay. So this is the definition of relation. Relation is a subset of Cartesian product of two non-empty sets, and this is type 1 question where we have to check whether the given relation or the given set is a relation or not. So this is type 1 question. Now how to find the total number of relations. Total number of relations we have to find. So see, the relation is a subset of Cartesian product of two sets. It means this relation is also a set because a subset is itself a set. And we know that how to find the total number of subsets. Okay, total number of subsets we'll find by this formula 2 raised to the power n. Suppose if we have if we are given a set and there are if there are two elements in the set A, then the total number of subsets, how to find? 2 raised to the power number of elements in set A. So there are two elements, so 2 raised to the power 2, 4 means there are 4 elements, there are 4 subsets of set A. Okay, so this relation is a subset of A cross B. So in order to find the total number of relation, we should know the total number of elements in A cross B. Total number of elements in A cross B. And yesterday we have seen how to find the total number of Cartesian products. So if the number of elements in set A m and number of elements in set B n, then number of elements in A cross B will be n multiplied by n, that we have seen yesterday. And this R is a subset. So how to find the total number? If there are n elements in a set, then 2 raised to the power n will be the total number of subsets. If similarly, if there are mn elements in a set, then 2 raised to the power mn will be the total number of subsets. So the total number of relation we'll find by using this formula. Okay, number of relations. How to find number of relations? 2 raised to the power mn. We have seen the mathematical definition of relations and the total number of relations. Now let us take this example. We are given two sets. Set A whose elements are 1, 2 and set B whose elements are 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we'll define a relation. This the meaning of relation in maths is same as it is actually in English. Okay, relation means how one term is related with the other one. So here we will define a relation. Okay, that how this one element of set A is related to another element of set or another element of set B, how they are related with each other. So this is relation. So here we'll define a relation, how this one element is related with the other. So R is a relation by the rule or how they are related. So here how this element of these two sets are related. So A is related with B. We'll write mathematically how this A is related with another element B. So here this A divides B. Now see how. What is relation? Subset of Cartesian products. Cartesian product. In Cartesian product we write in ordered pair. Okay. So if we write A comma B, so by this relation this A divides B. So first we will write the Cartesian product of A and B and then we'll select all the elements which satisfies this condition. See how. We have two sets A and B. Their elements are given and we have defined a relation. In this relation this A divides B, means the first elements of the ordered pair divides the second element. Okay. So first we will write A cross B, Cartesian product, because relation is a subset. Okay, so Cartesian product of A and B we will write. So A means 1 comma 2, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 2 2, 2 3 and 2 4. Okay, now relation. See the relation A divides B, means the first element of the ordered pair divides this second element. Okay, within the ordered pair. Okay, we are talking about the ordered pair. So if any ordered pair follows this condition, that belongs to set R. So now we will define this R. What is R? In R will include only those elements which satisfies this condition. So is this 1 divides 2? Yes, 1 divides 2. So we'll include 1 2 here. Okay. Is 1 divide 3? Yes, this 1 divides 3. So we'll write 1 3 here. 1 divides 4? Yes. 2 divides 2? Yes. 2 divides 3? No. So we will not include this element here in R. Okay. 2 divides 4? Yes. So this is R. And it is clear that this R is a subset because all the elements of R are also elements of set A cross B. So this is relation, okay, which follows a particular rule or condition. Now let us take one more example. We are given two sets and a relation is defined as how this A is related to B. So a relation is defined that this A is related to B, that this first element, square of first element is equals to second element. Okay, how this A and B are related? Square of A is equals to B. Now what is this AB? This ordered pair. So this square of A is equals to B. So if square of A is equals to B, then this element will be an element of set R. Now see how. So before you write the relation, always write the Cartesian product and select element which follows this particular condition. So we'll write the Cartesian product of A and B. So A cross B we will write here minus 2 comma 0, minus 2 comma 0. If you want, it not necessary that always you need to write the Cartesian product first and then write relation. If you practice enough, then you can write the relation directly. How? One by one we'll write the element of Cartesian product, and if that element follows this condition, then this element will also be an element of set R. So minus 2 comma 0. So here this A square means if we find the square of minus 2, is it equals to B or not? So minus 2 square is 4 and this 4 is not equals to 0. Okay, so this is not an element of set R, but it is an element of Cartesian product of A and B. So since we are doing it for the first time, so we will write Cartesian product first and then we'll write relation. Okay, means we'll use the long method. Minus 2 comma 0, minus 2 comma 1, minus 2 comma 4, minus 2 comma 9, minus 2 comma 10. Then minus 1 0, minus 1 1, minus 1 4, minus 1 9 and minus 1 10. Then 0 comma 0, 0 comma 1, 0 4, 0 9, 0 10. Next is this 2 and all elements. 2 0, 2 1, 2 4, 2 9, and 2, 10. So the Cartesian product of A and B. Now we have to select only those elements, only those ordered pairs which follows this condition. A square equals to B. So square of first element should be equals to second element. So square of minus 2 is 4, which is not equals to 0. So we will not include here in R. Square of minus 2 is 4. This is not 4. Square of minus 2 is 4. Yes, it is equals to 4. So we will include this one, minus 2 comma 4. A square equals to B. Square of minus 2 equals to B. So square of minus 2 is 4 and this is 4. Now minus 2 square 4 and here 9. Minus 2 square 4, here we have 10. Minus 1 square is 1, here we have 0. Minus 1 square is 1, yes, we'll include this one. So minus 1 comma 1. Minus 1 square 1, but here we have 4. Minus 1 square 1, 9, we will not include. Minus 1 square 1, but here we have 10, so we will not include. 0 square is 0, so we will include this 0, 0. 0 square is 0, but here we have 1. 0 square is 0, but here we have 4. 0 square 0, no. 0 square 0, no. This we will not include this one. 2 square is 4, but here we have 0. 2 square 4, but we have 1. 2 square 4, yes, we'll include this one. So 2 square 4, but here we have 9. 2 square 4, but here we have 10. So this is A cross B, and this is a relation which follows a particular condition that A square is equals to B. Okay. So this is a relation, and relation is a subset of A cross B, and also how to represent a relation. So we represent set in the form of roster form, in the form of set builder form. Similarly, this relation is also a set, so we can also represent a relation by this roster form or set builder form. So roster form means to write within a curly bracket. So this form is called roster form. Okay, this form is called roster form. So in exam you will get question like you are given set A and B where R is a relation such that A square equals to B, then write R in roster form. So how will you write? You will write in this form. This form is called roster form. It's not A, R-O-S-T-E-R, roster form. So this form is called roster form. Another form is set builder form. Another form is set builder form. So from the previous example we have seen the definition of relation, how to define a relation, as well as how to write a relation in roster form. So it's 2 in 1 question. Now set builder form. Now see these two sets. Set A whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and set B whose elements are 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, and dot dot dot. It means it's an infinite set. There are n number of elements in this set, infinite set. So here we will define a relation. In this relation, the first element and the second element, the relation between the first element and the second element is the second element is the reciprocal of the first one. Okay, means 1, then this is 1 by 1. 1 by 1 we will write 1. If we take 2, then second element is the reciprocal, means second element will be 1 by 2. Okay. Third, if we take 3, then 1 by 3. 4, then 1 by 4. 5, then 1 by 5. We don't have 6 in the first element, so we cannot take 6 and 1 by 6. Here we have 1 by 6, but here we don't have 6 in the first set. Okay. So we need to stop up to here only. So here this form, this is a relation, and in this relation this B is nothing but 1 by A. So this form is called roster form, but how to write this in set builder form? So in set builder form we'll write this relation. Set builder form means like in language or in symbol form. So in set builder form we will write, so it's a set where each element is in this form, in the form of ordered pair A comma B, where this first, see the first element 1 2 3 4 5, this first element belongs to first set A and second elements belong to set B. So we'll write A comma B such that this A, all the first elements belong to set A and all the second elements belong to set B, and there is a relation between A and B. There is a relation between A and B, that this B is a reciprocal of A. It means this B is equals to 1 by A. If A is 1, then B is 1 by 1. If A is 2, then B is 1 by 2. If A is 3, then B is 1 by 3, and so on. So this form is called set builder form. This form is called set builder form, and this form is roster form. Okay, so one set we can write one set in roster form as well as in set builder form, but it is not possible to express every relation from set A to B it's in set builder form. I want to give an example. Suppose a relation is given. Already we are given a relation 1 comma A, 1 comma C and 3 comma B from set A whose elements are 1 2 3 4 to set B whose elements are A, B and C. Now how to describe this relation in set builder form? This relation is written in roster form, but how to describe this relation in set builder form means using symbols or using few mathematical expression, how to define, how to represent. So there is no way, okay, we cannot write that 1 is a square of this A or 1 is completely divisible by A. So here in this case this R cannot be expressed in set builder form, but it is written in the roster form, and it is a relation. A relation is which is already given, okay, but we cannot write it in the form of set builder form. Now another way to represent a relation is arrow diagram, which we have seen yesterday. How to define, how to represent a relation using an arrow diagram. Next is arrow diagram. We are given a relation, we are given two sets 1 2 3 4 5. Set B is given 2 3 4 5 6 7, and we are already given a relation that R is the relation whose elements are 1 2 2 4 3 2 1 3 and 3 4, and question is represent this relation by arrow diagram. Represent this relation by arrow diagram. So we know that all the first elements of the ordered pair belong to set A and all the second elements of these ordered pairs belong to set B. So we have two sets. So in arrow diagram, each this oval shape represents a set. This is set A and this is set B. In set A we have element 1 2 3 4 5. So we'll write here 1 2 3, 4, 5. And in set B, we are given elements 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll write 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 1 is related to 2, so we'll join 1 and 2 with an arrow. That is why it is called arrow diagram. 2 is related to 4, so we'll join 2 and 4. We'll put an arrow. 3 is related to 2. Okay, 3 and 2 are related. So 3 and 2 are related. We'll put an arrow in this direction only. Okay, because from A to B, not from B to A. Okay, A to B. That is why arrow will put in this direction. Then 1, 3, 1, 3. We'll join 1 and 3. Then 3, 4, 3, 2, 4. Okay, so this is arrow diagram. Another way to represent a relation. Then next is by lattice. We have seen this word yesterday, lattice, or by graphical method. Okay, or simply graphically. So since we need to represent graphically, so we need a graph, x-axis, y-axis, whatever the elements. If we take the same example, this relation 1 2, 2 4, 3 2, 1 3 and 3 4, this you already know. We have done in class 10 how to represent a point in two-dimensional geometry. So this is same, 1 comma 2. Where is 1? 1 is here, 2 is here. So 1 2 will be here. So we'll write 1 comma 2. So in this way we can also represent set graphically or by lattice. Now next comes very important, domain and range of a relation. What is domain and range of a relation? Now first we will see the mathematical definition of domain and range. So if R is a relation from set A to B, how to write? R is a relation from A to B. Then domain of R, we'll write it like this. Domain of R is nothing but the first element of the ordered pair which belongs to this set R. Means in set R will have element in ordered pair. So in this ordered pair, the first element will be the domain of the relation, and range means the second element of the relation. This is the mathematical definition. We will see the domain and range by this example. So we are given set A whose elements are 1, 3, 5 and 7. Set B whose elements are 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. And we are given a relation R whose elements are 1, 8, 3, 6, 5, 2 and 1, 4. This is given in the question. Okay, we are given set A, we are given set B, and we are also given relation R. What we have to find? We have to find domain of this relation and range of this relation R. Very simple. In the relation, the set of all the first element of the ordered pair, first element 1, 3, 5, 1 is a domain. Okay, so we'll write all the first element in a set. So 1, 3, 5 We have already written 1, so we will not write 1 again. So this is domain. First element domain, second element range. Second element means 8, 6, 2, 4 range. So domain and range, very simple. First element domain, second element range. Now in exam you will get combination of 2 and 3 question, means you will be given set 2 sets and a relation is given. You have to write the relation in roster form and also you have to find the domain and range. So we'll solve this type of question now. Question is, let A whose elements are 1, 3, 5, 7 and B whose elements are 2, 4, 6, 8 be two sets, and let R be a relation from set A to B, means the elements of set A and B are related with each other by this condition, and the condition is x comma y, means the first element will be the element of set A and second will be the element of set B. So how they are related? This x should be greater than y, means the first element should be greater than the second one. Okay, so what we have to do, we are given A and B, we have to write R in roster form, and after writing in roster form we have to find the domain and range of this relation R. Okay, so first we will write R in the roster form. Now how to write R? So if you want, first you find the Cartesian product and select those elements which satisfy this condition. Okay, or if you want, directly also you can write this R, means you can skip that one line in which we find A cross B. Okay, so A and B are given, we will find R now. So let us find. First we will find A cross B. If you want, you can skip this one. A cross B means 1 and then each element. So 1 2, 1 4, 1 6, 1 8, then 3 2, 3 4, 3 6, 3 8, then 5 2, 5 4, 5 6, 5 8, then 7 2, 7 4, 7 6, 7 8. These are the total elements in the Cartesian product of set A and B. Now in R we have to select only those elements which follows this condition, where this first one should be greater than the second one. So this first one is here, 1 is not greater than 2, so we will not include 1 2, will not include 1 4, 1 6, no, 1 8, no, 3 2, yes, 3 is greater than 2, so we will include 3 2, 3 4, no, 3 is less than 4, 3 6, no, 3 8, no, 5 2, yes, because 5 is greater than 2, 5 4, yes, 5 4, 5 6, no, 5 8, no, 7 2, yes, we will include 7 2 because 7 is greater than 2, 7 4, yes, we will include 7 4, 7 6, yes, we will also include this 7 and 6, but we will not include 7 8 because 7 is not greater than 8. So this is our relation, and we have written the relation in roster form. So first part we have completed. We have written this R in roster form, and this form, if question is right in the set builder form, they won't ask this question now because they have this form is itself in the this form is already roster form. This is called roster form, where we use symbol, where we use the language. Okay, and if we write using a curly bracket and putting a comma in between, that this form is called roster form. So this is the roster form. Now we have to write the domain and range. How to write domain and range? Very simple. Domain means first element, set of first elements, and range means set of second elements. So first elements means 3, 5, 5, no repetition, 7, 7, no repetition. because in set we don't repeat elements. So 357 is the domain of the relation and range of this relation. Range means set of all these second elements. 2, 2, 2 we will not repeat, 4, 2 we will not repeat, 4, and here 6. So 2, 4, 6 is the range. So this is the domain and range of the given relation. Now this question is for you. Here A and B are given and R is a relation which is defined. How this X and Y? See, if you want you can use A and B or X and any variable you can use here. Means X means the first the elements of set A and Y means the elements of set B. So how the elements of set A and B are related? So this element of set A divides element of set B. So you have to write the relation in roster form and also you have to find the domain and range of this relation R. So this question you have to solve on your own.